But I will give you a little secret for those of us who can tap into that secret now. The secret that I'm giving you is what they call maintenance, because I understand most of us do not maintain. We do not maintain our facilities. Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome once again to my channel. You are welcome to Ketu Solution Place. Once again, today is the 21st of April 2023, and today we are making some supply of some water correctional materials to that means to Ketu. Ketu is at when you are going, is in Lagos, as when you are going to after Secretariat. That is where you see Ketu. Ketu is a popular area. That is where we are making the supply of these few water corrector material seashell to today. And my name once again still remain Odutola Abiodun DTM. I brought to you this video in order to educate you. Yeah, but before I go deeper, I will say Ramadan Kareem to my brothers and sisters, or our Muslim brothers and sisters out there, and we wish you that Allah in His mercy will accept all our fasting. Yeah, and the goodwill of His promise over us will come to fulfillment, inshallah. So today we are taking this to Ketu, the water corrector material. So I will be using that as a means of giving us a brief lectures about some water materials kits that can aid us as a farmer. Yeah, it may be like I told you presently, I'm into coaching and teaching. So I love teaching people on how to do based on some experience I do collate on a daily basis. So I'm using that for if you are a farmer or if you are a breeder. For we have so many breeders that has huge money, that has very big facilities, and are still having problems in their farm. Sometimes you think and wonder why are they still having problems. I visited a lot of places that I know their facility worth millions, and I think most of these parameters that should hate them in doing well in the actual facility, maybe the so-called water treatment plant, and maybe some of them are using what they call the RAS, that means the recirculatory system of aquaculture, and they are still not getting results. But I will give you a little secret for those of us who can tap into that secret now. The secret that I'm giving you is what they call maintenance, because I understand most of us do not maintain. We do not maintain our facilities. Maybe because of the huge amount we use in building all those facilities, we forgot that the maintenance part of it has to be done on a monthly basis. Yeah, for example, if you build a very big or gigantic water treatment plant, or you are using a recirculatory system, all those materials you use for a recirculatory system has to be maintained, because by the time the person that is building all those facilities for you should tell you, because okay, when they finish the facility, they will do the testing for you. So after doing the testing and you thought the testing is right, so it is important for you to maintain that level when you are doing your actual process. So with this, you need to maintain all those facilities, because I realize most people do not maintain their facilities. Those are for the people that has a very huge, that has money to do the business. I was saying something the other day. It doesn't matter how far and how long you have been in the business. There are some people that hold money. They hold a huge amount of money. We have some farmers that have been in the business for a very, very long time, and because of the little money they have in doing the business, they could not expand more like other people. And another thing is that don't think because the money you have, maybe because you have opportunity to huge money, don't think you can look at other petty farmers that have been involved with experience in that business, and you look at them that they can't do anything. That is where most people are getting it wrong. But to me, I look at it as you have to bow your head and you have to learn. It's a gradual process. You cannot learn fish farming in a week. You cannot learn it in a month. You cannot even learn it in a year, because depending, like me, the problem I'm facing in my hatchery may different from yours. Maybe you are in Port Harcourt, or even you are in the third street by my side. The water parameters may change. So what I'm experiencing in my place, I may not experience it in your place. So it's quite different. Weather affects fish a lot. What I'm experiencing here in Lagos, they cannot experience it in North. So it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of IQ in order to build these things and grow your business well. So I will not be using that to bore us more today. I will be doing the weighing of the materials to Ketu first before I move on. So I told you once again, it's just a little, it's not that much, and this will be going today. Yeah, as you know, we are into business. A farmer does not sleep. If you are a farmer, you don't sleep. You dabble into research on a daily basis. There's no time for farmer. What I mean by that is that there's no festive period for a farmer. You need to work. Most especially if you hatch. You can't tell me that if you newly hatch, you'll be going to parties. You will not stay in your farm to do what is necessary. Or if you are into grow out farming, you will not tell me that you will not stay in your farm to feed your fishes, or you'll be going to a party. Because now I understand there are different kind of religion seekers. There are different kind of Muslims. Yeah. So Muslims now, they are bound to be open wide for beers. How to take beer is what they will do today. And to me, you have to use all your day, all your time to work. It is very, very important to add values to what you are doing, to do more. Maybe once you did an hatchery today, and the best thing you have to seek for tomorrow is how to see at least what really kills my fishes, and you work on what kills your fishes, and you try to change it, and you can do better. So all these things are what we are talking about, and this is what we call our crushed seashell. Yeah, as you all know, I have demonstrated a lot of things to you on how it works. It works like a magic in order to correct your water parameters. And note, if you are correcting your water parameters, if you are into hatchery and you are correcting your water parameters, there are some things you need to know. Once your water parameters is being corrected and you are opportune to have water in your farm, so it is very, very important and encouraging for you to do what? To make sure that you manage your water. Managing your water is highly, very, very important than even correcting your water. Because most people, once they have corrected their water, they will not manage their water and manage their fryers. Once you don't manage your fryers, you still be having more hard-up problems when you are doing all those process. What I mean by hard-up problems is that once you are managing your fryers, make sure that you don't congest. Avoid congestion. New leaf fryers they are born to pollute. They hate congestions. They need a very free place because they have many. That is where we are making that mistake. There are many. When they come out in mass, there's a production I just did now. If you look at the production, I used just only one fish, but inside the 3-4 mini tanks I did them, they are massive. They are in short, everywhere is full. So what I have to do is that I have to spread them, because you need to manage them. I'll be consistently running flow through on them, because you know my water is not good. So I just have to put some carotenoid inside the combo water treatment plant and filtration I'm using. So I just use that in running water for them since over about 6 hours now, because I removed their net this morning. So yesterday, I removed their net yesterday. The leftover net, I removed it this morning. So you can imagine. So you need to manage all these things. Your water must be clean. And again, some of the mistakes we do is that when we do our hatchery and we remove the net, or we go there to check into our incubator, we notice that the water is clean. We've forgotten that the fishes, when it comes out, they cluster. Once they cluster, they are bound to pollute. So we couldn't see smell or see the base of the pond. If you don't see the base of the pond well, once you see it and you just think it's clear and you think nothing is going, nothing will happen, and you leave it, by the end of time, by the time you come back there in maybe another 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, they die, everything will just die off. So you need to maintain this. You make sure that you clean up the base. Yeah, let me give you an example. There are some incubators that some people uses. The incubators, the overflow is on top. Some people do not use the down part of it. They use the overflow on the top. And if you are using the overflow up and you are running water from here into the tanks, I will bet you that the base of the pond, there will be smell, there will be creamish, and they will die. They die in mass once such a thing happens. So this is just a little expo for you too as well to tap in for today. But I will take this lecture to maybe part 2 that I will have to give you more things. But for those of us who need some kit, in here we still have a lot of kit available. This is what we call the kit for our temperature. If you don't have it, you can order for yours now. Yes, I just on in and off it. This is our, if you want to off it, you just press it and it offs. Yeah, this is what we call our temperature kit. This is what we call our thermometer. It's very good for everybody to have it in their farm in order to control their water. We feel nonchalant many times that we doesn't really need it, since maybe we have done it once and it works, and forgetting to know how many times you'll still do it that will not work. So it's better to know the weather. Let me give you an example of this, what really happened. There's a hatchery we did last week. The hatchery we did last week, I injected around 7 in the morning. So once I injected around 7, in short, by magic, the fetus started, the induced female I used started releasing the egg around 3. You can imagine, so fast, because of the sunny. It's so sunny last week, I don't know why. So we started releasing egg around 3, and I spawned that 3. Maybe I finished my spawn around 4. So I bet you the next morning, when I got there the next morning around 7, I started noticing that they are coming out around 5. Around 7, everywhere is full. They started jumping up because of the harsh weather. And the one I did yesterday, because there's a lot of rain yesterday, so I told you I injected around 6. I spawned around 7. 6 around, I said around 7. It takes about 12 hours, you can imagine, because of the weather, because the water is very, very cold. And they started coming out around 4. So you can see that gap. So, but sometimes what I do is that I try to do this as an expo tool as well for those who want to learn. I try to add up some warm water into it so that the incubating period can be faster. So this is an expo. So I will tell you how I do this on my other demonstration. And again, for those of you who will need this, make sure that you call me for your own, for your thermometer. And apart from the thermometer, we have what we call the CO2 tester. This test for your pH. It tests for the pH of your water, and it tests for your CO2 of your water. This is the liquid. It's the liquid one. It's not the digital one. It's the liquid one. Yeah, you can see it tests for the CO2 of your water. So when it tests for the CO2 of your water, it tests for your water pH too as well. But this is what you do. You have to mount this to your incubator. You have to mount this to your incubator. You put it like this, and then you mount it to your incubator. So what this reflects is that once this is mounted like this to your incubator, this is how it stands. This is how it stays. Yeah, it stays like this to your incubator. So what you do is that by the time you put your water in here and you put a drop of some drop of the liquid, so you turn it up like this, and this will be here. So as your water is changing, as your water from the incubator is changing, you'll be seeing the sign here. It will be changing from colors to color, and it's changing from colors to color. This will indicate to you that you need to run flow through. Maybe you are the pH is lowering, the CO2 of your water is becoming higher or upper. You need a lot of flow through to correct it. So automatically, once you are correcting it, this will be changing back to green. So that is how it works. But I will try to do a demo for you guys to see too as well how it works. But you see, there are some important and vital parameters we need. We need it. It's very, very important for us to have it in our farm. I said this works for your water CO2 and correct your what we call the pH of your water. It corrects your acidity, let you know the acidity of your water. And in here we have what we call the digital kit. Yeah, the digital kit comes with the buffers and it comes with the manual. So if you want your digital kit, you can order for it now. And again, we have what we call the this is the pack of the thermometer. So the digital thermometer, you order for yours now. And this is what the faucet. This is the faucet, and I told you I use a lot of it in my place there. As you can see, the faucet comes to what we call hydrolyte. It comes to what we call zoolite, and we call to what we call the activated carbon. So what this does is that it aids you in order to correct your water before it gets to your incubator. So you can place it. There's a pipe. You put this in the pipe, and the water started coming out from here. So if you need yours, make sure that you contact me for that now. And this again is what we call the aerator. This is the aerator. It's a mini aerator that we use for aerating our water. So aerating our water, we put it here. I think I've done that demonstration before. So we put the aerator here, and this aerator, you can use it you can use power bank to run it. You can see, you can use your power bank to run it. You can use your what's it called? Your cord mount the USB cord to run this too as well. And I think there are some stones. You should have some stones there, yes. So if I get the stones, I will let you know. So the stones have to be here for the bubbling of your water. So I think I will demonstrate this to you as well too. And this kit corrects. It takes care of your nitrate of your water. For those of us who have buffering nitrate, maybe very high nutrient, high nitrate, this will correct your nitrate. I will do the demonstration for you too, how to use that too as well. And again, this is the tester for the pH and the alkaline, and this is the tester for the chlorine and the Bauman. So you have to get these two as well to test your water. And let me check again. We have lot of it inside too as well. And this is still for the TDS, which is, we know is highly important to know the dissolved solid in your water. That means the total dissolved solid in your water. So it takes for the TDS of your water. What does the TDS does in your water? TDS make sure that it had more solid. When more solid is your water, it shocks your fryers and they start dying. So to know the level of your TDS of your water, this will help you to, I think it has the temperature too as well. It tests for the temperature and the TDS of your water. Make sure that you get those two as well. So let me look for that. So in here we still have for the pH, let me check. Let me still check other things we have here. So we have we have this. We have lot of materials to test your kit. So but just if you need any of our kits, just try to DM me. Yeah, my WhatsApp number will be on the screen. Make sure that you send me hi on WhatsApp, and make sure that you send your request, and it will be sent to you anywhere you are in the country. So these are very, very important materials for every farmer to have. Don't think you are wasting your money, because that is what many people does. Because I've been once in your shoe before. I've been once doing things blindly before. Let me give you an instance. There's a big difference between when you go for a training and when you do the practice yourself. For example, when you tell me that you want to come for training for me, and I said, I'm just saying it, and I said you should give me 300,000 naira. You said the money is much, fine. So, but you want to do it practically. Yeah, that means you get blue stocks, you get everything, and you hash. Maybe you got it with 40,000, 50,000. Some people get it with even 80,000 naira to do it, and everything crash. So let me say, okay, you want to redo again, you spend another 80,000 naira, that is 160, it's trash. You do another one, another 80,000 naira, it's amounting to the money. Maybe you even surpass the money without you having knowledge. And you now come back to me that, okay, come, let me come and do training. So by the time I charge you too as well, you will see that you have spent double of your money. So there's something we call our online mentorship program which takes care of the online training. So the online training will guide you through how to do all these things. We do video calls, we do this, we do this. So don't think about the money you spend. Think about the achievement you will gain by the end of the day. So with this, I'll be saying a very big thank you to you guys that have been patronizing me for long, and I'll say a very big thank to you that those people that have subscribed to my page. So if you have not subscribed now, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page and go to my other social media and those and follow me. Make sure that you put on your comments, and I'll close up to say again that Ramadan Kareem to all my Muslim brothers and sisters, and I say may Allah grant us a goodwill. So thank you and God bless you.